everybody and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. I just want to talk about some really simple and quick blanket projects. Now I get asked a lot, what are some really good patterns for quick blankets? So I thought I'd just show you a few of my absolute favourite designs. So I will leave every single link for a tutorial in the description. I will also let you know exactly what yarn is being used for all of these projects as well. Like I say, I've got 4 examples here to show you and they are all so pretty. So I'm literally going to work top to bottom. So we're going to start with this beautiful bright rainbowy beast that we've got here, and just look already at those colours. It's just, this is one of my most absolutely favourite projects that I have made. Not only do I love the main body of the blanket, I love the little border, I love the little tag, I just love everything about this blanket. But these colours are just amazing. This was all one yarn cake as well, so there were no ends to sew in apart from the very first and the very last. So this is a V-stitch square blanket, so it is worked from the centre out, and the tutorial for it ensures that it stays perfectly flat and perfectly square. And you can see here it is worked right from the centre out. And it looks so good, so nice. And these colours are so bright and so inviting. And so yeah, this is a V-stitch square. Obviously I do have the tutorial for the border on my channel as well, and it complements the main body of the blanket really well, and I love the contrast in that crisp white. So because you're only using V-stitches, it is a really simple one to do, and I was surprised at how quickly, sorry, it's just got a little tiny fleck of something on it and I just need to get it off because it will drive me crackers otherwise. There we go. I was really surprised at how quickly it worked up, but I don't know whether that's just because I was so obsessed with making it, I just didn't really want to put it down. But yeah, so that is my first one, all of that bright rainbowy goodness. And with it being a V-stitch, you're only using 1 stitch, so it's really good for any skill level as well, and it looks way more complicated than it actually is. So that is number 1. Number 2 is the trusty old granny square, just a plain traditional granny square, and if I'm honest, this is one of my favourite things to make. I love these colours, this soft pastels. Again, this is just a yarn cake and it is worked continuously from the centre out, and it is just so beautiful. These shades together work wonderfully. And I've just added a really simple Mostic border, so I've done a few rounds of a border with a contrasting sort of biscuity, creamy grey colour, and with a simple frill edge. Again, I will leave all of the step-by-steps in. With it being a granny square, it's one of those, people always tend to start with granny squares, and I always say don't start with a granny square, purely because the concept of a granny square is actually a little bit more complicated than just working in your rows backwards and forwards. But if you are confident in your granny square ability, then this is just such a mindless and quick project to do. I always think granny square blankets grow really quickly and they're really satisfying to make, and they look so beautiful once they're all done. I actually need to either advertise this blanket or just, you know, find someone that's had a baby. I need someone that I know to have a baby. No pressure, friends. But yeah, absolutely love this blanket. And again, this one does have a little tiny branding tag on. These are so easy to take off, you literally just undo them. So if your recipient doesn't want it, they can just take it off. And you can also take it off for washing as well, obviously. So that is your good old granny square. Can't go wrong with a granny square. And then this one again, these are near enough all worked in the round. I don't know what it is about me, but I do love blankets that are worked in the round. This one is a Mostic worked in the round. So you can see it is worked centre out and it is a Mostic. Now Mostic works wonderfully with variegated yarn cakes because you get that gorgeous stitch definition where you can really get the benefit and full effect of the Mostic itself. It does look beautiful worked all in one colour obviously, but Mostic really does lend itself to worked in variegated yarn cakes. It really, really does. And again, it's a nice simple one, and then I've just done a really simple border around it as well. I actually made this one a while ago, and I don't know why I still have it sat in my drawer. I really should find it a home. But yeah, slightly more autumnal colours on this one, I think. Perfect for an autumn baby. And then last but not least, we're going to, anyone that's followed me for a while will know how much I love this yarn. I bought so many balls of this yarn. Sorry, this is a massive blanket, can you tell? This is the Baby Blossom Chunky yarn. Now, I've used lots of the different shades of this. So we've got the pink, the green, the blue, the yellow, and the lavender. And I just did them in moss stitch stripes all the way along, and it has these gorgeous little flecks of pink and green to add a little bit of a floral touch, and I absolutely love it. I called this the Spring Meadow Baby Blanket because that's literally what it reminded me of. And then we've got this lovely little border as well all the way around, done in the Buttercup shade, and it just finishes it off really nicely. So again, I will leave all of the links for the yarn, the patterns, the borders, everything. So we will have V-stitch granny square information, then we'll have the normal granny square info, the moss stitch info, and then the Spring Meadow info. All of the links will be in the description box. Like I say, there are step-by-steps for every single one of these projects, and all of them are suitable for beginners right the way through to, you know, the most advanced. I always think, even, it doesn't matter how experienced you are, sometimes a simple project is just what you need. So that is it. Those are my 4 simple and quick blanket ideas. Baby blankets, huge blankets, whatever you want to make them for. But I really do hope that you have found this video useful. Like I say, check out all of the links in the video description. But I will see you for another video really soon. But thank you as always for watching, and bye for now.